Right? Royal Cookies Squad. Picture this. You're about to meet the French president. Cameras are rolling, the whole world is watching, and your husband shows up looking like he's been in a proper scrap with a rosebush. But here's the kicker. A professional lip reader caught exactly what Camilla whispered to Charles about his horror show eye. And trust me, it's giving major concerned wife energy with a side of royal panic. Welcome back to Royal Cookies, where we serve up the juiciest royal gossip with a side of heart-wrenching humanity. Please remember to subscribe and click on the notifications bell icon, so you will be notified whenever we upload new cookies about the British royal family. So there's King Charles, right? July 8th, 2025, literally just last week, and is meant to be the picture of regal composure as President Macron rocks up to Windsor Castle. Instead, he looks like he's been crying over the crown's final season for 3 straight days. And I'm not being dramatic here. This wasn't a subtle "oh, is that a tiny red dot" situation. No, no, no. This was a full-blown, did someone throw a tomato at the king? Level bloodshot eye that had the entire internet going absolutely mental. Within minutes, and I mean minutes, Twitter was basically transformed into a medical conference. We had armchair doctors diagnosing everything from stress to secret boxing matches. The conspiracy theories were flying faster than the corgis at dinner time. Because naturally, when you see a 76-year-old king with a red eye, the logical conclusion is clearly that he's been practicing his left hook, right? Or maybe he's been having emotional breakdowns over the state of the garden gnomes. But here's where it gets properly concerning. Because Charles has been battling cancer, everyone's minds went straight to, oh God, is this related to his treatment? And honestly, fair enough. When you're dealing with the big C, any new symptom is going to send everyone into overdrive. The palace PR machine kicked into high gear faster than you can say God save the king. They released a statement that was basically the royal equivalent of calm down, dear. It's just a burst blood vessel. But honestly, can you blame them? When you're managing a monarch who's already dealing with health concerns, the last thing you need is half the Commonwealth thinking he's having some sort of medical crisis during a state visit. Now this is where our story gets absolutely brilliant, because while everyone else was busy speculating, professional lip reader Nicola Hickling was doing what she does best. Reading lips like they're the morning newspaper. And let me tell you, this woman is not your average I think I know what they're saying amateur. She's the founder of Lip Reader, she's appeared in major publications, and she's basically the Sherlock Holmes of silent conversations. Picture the scene. Charles and Camilla are standing there, waiting for the Macrons to arrive, and the cameras are rolling. Most of us would see 2 people having a quiet chat. But Nicola Hickling? She's basically watching a royal soap opera unfold in real time. I mean, can you imagine? Your husband shows up looking like he's been in a fight with a particularly aggressive hedge, and you're trying to do damage control while the President of France is literally about to knock on your door. But wait, it gets better. Because our Camilla isn't just throwing around concerned "ooh dear" comments. She's going full medical professional on us. Capillaries. The woman knows her anatomy. While most of us would be going, your eye looks proper rough. Mate, Camilla's out here with actual medical terminology. I mean, respect where respect is due. And Charles, bless him, is basically going, what's it like? Because apparently, when you're a king, you don't just pop to the bathroom mirror like the rest of us mortals. This is where it gets absolutely hilarious, because Camilla transforms from concerned wife to full-blown detective. She's basically conducting a royal investigation right there on the castle steps. What did you do? Were you in the garden trying to do too much again? You can't do what you used to do. I am deceased. This is every wife ever. isn't it? What did you do now? The universal tone of someone who's had to deal with their partner's questionable life choices one too many times. And the garden comment? Pure gold. Because apparently, our Charles is out there trying to be Alan Titchmarsh when he should be taking it easy. The man's fighting cancer and still thinks he can wrestle with rhododendrons. Now, this is where the story gets properly emotional. Because Charles' response reveals so much about what he's actually going through. Right. Can we just pause for a second? Because that's not just about gardening, is it? This is a man who's been monarch for less than 3 years, who's dealing with cancer, who's constantly in the public eye, and apparently, the only place he can find peace is digging about in the dirt. Think about it. When was the last time King Charles had a proper moment to himself? The man went from being heir for 70 years to suddenly being the king. And now he's battling cancer on top of it all. The garden isn't just his hobby, it's his sanctuary. It's like when you're having the worst day ever, and the only thing that makes sense is reorganizing your sock drawer or stress cleaning the kitchen. For Charles, it's apparently aggressive topiary management. That's not a suggestion. That's a royal decree from the Queen Consort herself. And honestly, good for her. Someone needs to tell the king to slow down, even if it's his wife in front of the French president. What makes this whole exchange so brilliant is how utterly normal it is. Strip away the crowns, the castle, the state visit. This is just a worried wife trying to get a stubborn husband to take care of himself. How many of us have been in Camilla's position? Standing there going, "What did you do now?" while trying to figure out how to fix whatever disaster our other half has created. The only difference is most of us don't have to do it while the President of France is pulling up the driveway. This entire exchange gives us such a rare glimpse into what royal life is actually like behind the scenes. Because while we see the pomp and ceremony, the state banquets and official photos, we rarely get to see the human moments. If you're obsessed with royal strategy and environmental impact like I am, make sure you're subscribed to Royal Cookies because we're serving up the most sustainable royal content on YouTube. And remember, in a world full of fast fashion and royal scandals, sometimes the most revolutionary thing you can do is wear your values on your sleeve, preferably in a gorgeous shade of green. Sophie's proving that environmental activism isn't just about what you do, it's about who you become. Until next time, keep munching on those eco-friendly royal cookies.